But I know Caitlin, of course. We go way back, Midwestern. We had a lot of battles in AAU and stuff like that. We played together on Team USA. I think she's just a competitor. She wants to win. She has just intangibles of the game.
So Geno Auriemma had some interesting comments about Paige Bueckers. He was asked where she ranks in the pantheon of players he has coached, and he immediately went into a spiel about how the notion of needing to win a national championship to be considered an all-time great is flawed. I'm paraphrasing.
UConn women's basketball head coach Geno Auriemma famously rejected Caitlin Clark.
Uproar, of course, because of the previous comments that Geno Auriemma made about Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA.
To make Paige Bueckers feel more comfortable after already committing. Auriemma is one of the most legendary college basketball coaches of all time.
And fired up with her head coach after that three.
Holding his position with the Huskies program since 1985. The 71-year-old has coached some of the greats, but held a soft spot for Diana Taurasi. That was until Bueckers arrived at UConn in 2020. Although Auriemma could have recruited both Clark and Bueckers, he made a promise to Paige when she committed early and stuck to his word. According to ESPN, Clark dreamed of playing for the Huskies, but ended up committing to Iowa and became a Hawkeyes legend before earning WNBA Rookie of the Year honors last season. During the NCAA tournament last season, UConn was eliminated by Clark and Iowa in the Final Four as the Hawkeyes went on to face South Carolina. Ahead of the clash, Auriemma was asked about his early pursuit of Clark and was honest when admitting he couldn't accept the future star. Well, there's a lot of kids we didn't recruit, and there's a lot of kids that don't want to come to UConn, Auriemma told reporters. I committed to Paige Bueckers very, very early, and it would have been silly for me to say to Paige, hey, listen, we're going to put you in the same backcourt, and then I'm going to try really hard to recruit Caitlin Clark. I don't do it that way. Caitlin obviously is a tremendous player, generational player, but if Caitlin really wanted to come to UConn, she would have called me and said, Coach, I really want to come to UConn. Auriemma then continued his defense, adding that both players and programs were better off.
And for those UConn players to put that in the universe before, and then Geno put that in the universe now, it's almost like trying to squash it before it happens, the idea of UConn not winning a national championship during Paige Bueckers.
Bueckers, an All-American, was named National Player of the Year in 2021, while Clark went on to win the award in 2023 and 2024. Clark has also become a legend in her home state and broke the all-time NCAA point-scoring record before declaring for the WNBA draft. We made the decision we thought we needed to make, Auriemma said. There's a lot of players coming through from high school that we see, thousands of them. You're only going to recruit some. You're not going to recruit all of them. Some people do recruit all of them. I don't. I try to lock into who fits with us. Try to lock in on them early, he explained. That's what happened with us and Paige. We felt really, really comfortable with that, and we went with it. Obviously, in today's world, that's a big deal. But those are decisions that are made every day, every year, by every coach. Although Clark is considered one of the greatest college basketball players in history, Auriemma believes that Bueckers may be more impactful when consulting stats. The UConn coach said last year, if you go by stats, if you go by efficiency, if you go by the entire box score, and what she means to our team playing power forward, I think Bueckers has done more for our team than anybody else could have done on our team, Auriemma said, and I wouldn't trade her for anyone else. Auriemma may be experienced, but he fought back tears after Bueckers played her final home game for the Huskies on Monday. Bueckers was given a huge ovation as UConn beat South Dakota State 91-57 and will face Oklahoma in the Sweet 16 on Saturday. Bueckers scored 34 points during the game and was rested towards the end before being sent back out onto the court for one final celebration. An emotional Auriemma said, "I think Paige was rewarded for all the work she's put in since she's been here and how much she loves the game. I've not met anybody who works harder, loves the game more, spends more time in the gym. So her time in front of Connecticut fans ended exactly the way it's supposed to end. And I'm really happy for her."